So we move on. The effective range of the variable is a very important issue. Is on your textbook, page 187. The effective range, the range of the variable indicates the range of the variable can refer to the program. For example, the variables created in the function are called local variable. It means the variable can just live in the local, which is local. The function inside is local. So the variable, the life cycle started from the function and also ended in the function. So it's local variables. So the effective range of the regional variable started at regional variable means local variable, okay? At the establishment point and ends at the end of the point of the function. So it's a life cycle. So the other one is global variable. Global variable which creates outside all the function. Outside of all the function means its life cycle is very long. It started from it could be created, but end when the program, the file finished. So all the functions within its effective range can be accessed. So this is our example one. Okay, so there is a global variable it create in line one. This is a global variable. It is a global variable not just because we name it global variable, that just because it outside the function. Because when we introduce the function, the variable have life cycle. Here, the local variable here is 2, right? And global variable is 1. So the function 1 call the global variable in list, in line 4. It could be accessed. So which can be accessed by line 4 inside the function and the line 8 outside the function. Here, line 8 also can print the global variable is have no syntax error, but the local variable is created in the third line. You see, local variable here is inside the function, but outside the function you call that, it would be a syntax error. So it can only be accessed by the 5th line. This line can print it. So all the function can be execute until the line 9 will be the syntax error. So this will be the error because he didn't know where is the local variable because the local variable is inside the function 1, okay? So attempting to access internal variable from the outside the function, such just as line, the local variable will cause an error. So you have to make sure if it is local variable means created inside the function, all the functions inside can call that. If you use the outside print or outside things to call that, it will have some problem. But if the variable is a global variable, which means it's not created inside the function, it could be called no matter inside the function or outside the function. Okay, so this is the global variable established in the first row. And the regional variable, also call it local variable. Actually, it's a local variable. In the third row has the same x. Here, x is 1, right? And we use the same name. Oh, it's weird, right? Because it's a local variable inside. And it print x, it will display 2. So where is the function start? It started from line 6. So line 6 call that function 1 and x is 2 and print x. So it will display 2 first and then finished, right? So the power is back to line 6 is finished and we go into the line 7, print x. Now the x will not as the 2, the x will as the global variable because it is the outside print, it cannot discover the inside function variable. I mean, inside function, the local variable x. So it actually will display the 1 here. So actually this function, this program will display 2 first, then display 1. Okay. So this is another example here. If x larger than 0 and the variable of y will be established. If the input x is positive in the line, then the program will work well. But if the input is negative value, and the error will occur because y has not been established. It's very interesting. See, x is a global variable, right? So when you enter a number, when it is larger than 0, y equal 4, then we use the print y because it's global. The y is not a global because y create inside. So when you have the value that, then the print y will be positive because when x equals 0, because this is not a function, right? It's a condition. It's not a function. So y is a global variable, but it's only created when the x is larger than 0. When you input the negative value minus value, then the y will not equal 4. So when you print it, it will have something wrong. So this kind of situation, this is not the global variable, it's not the local variable, it's a global because it's not inside the function, but inside the condition, it will also have the problem occurs when the conditions not work, the y will not established. So this is another example. The I here is established in the loop when the loop ends. I is 4, so 4 display on the fifth line. So this is a sum, right? I established in the loop, right? So because it's not established in the function, it's in the loop. So finally it's 5. So we print it, it's still, sorry, it's 4 because range, you have to be, make the number -1. So subscribe 1. So it will be 4. So finally you print it, it is 4, still 4. Okay, the I is still 4. So this is an example. You can bind the original variable to the global scope. You can also create a variable in the function and use it outside the function. In order to achieve this situation, the global statement must be used. It means if you want this x really be changed, you have to make it global here. So here, x equal 1, right? It's a global variable, and you def increase function, right? This is a x. If you do not use the global, it's still the local variable, but you make it global, so it has become global. So x equal x plus 1. So now you print it will equal 2, right? So actually, this is a function actually started from the line 7, increase, then we print x is 2, then we print x, it is no longer 1, it become 2. Very curious, right? Because it's global. So this one is become this one, the same one. So if you without the global, it was still 1, but it used the global, it means the same one. So the value has been changed. It has been changed even in the function. So when you want the function's value be changed, it have to be global inside the local variable. So make the local variable become global variable, then it will be called, can be called outside. So the global variable x here is established in the first row, and x is bounded to the third line, indicating that the x inside the function is same as the x outside the function. So it is global. So finally, 2 is the output on line 5 and 8. So it will be 2, and it is also be 2, no longer 1 here. So we will do the exercise here. It's this exercise 6.17. Please show the output of the following code. So I want you try for a while, and then we will provide the answer. So it's your time.